Hey y'all, it's Saxton. So this should be the last time you should have to watch one of my annoying little videos on how to do your virtual work. At least God willing. Hopefully we have school next year as we did when we started this school year. Definitely miss you guys, and I'm looking forward to our normal routine, hopefully returning sooner rather than later. As always, I wanted to kind of give you a short video so you guys could watch it and hopefully better understand how to do your final batch of work. So this work is going to span from today, May 26th, and it's going to go till about June 5th. There will be a week after that you guys are technically still in school, and that time is going to be used to make sure that everything is right. Make sure that your grades are right, make sure that us teachers have all your grades in, so on and so forth. So this is your last batch of work for me. As always, it spans about 2 weeks, and you have 5 assignments that you'll need to complete. Remember, the 4th marking period is being graded on a pass-fail basis, meaning for this packet, you would need to complete 3 out of the 5 assignments that I have given you in order to receive a passing grade. Now, you do need to understand that I have to load each one of these assignments into eSchool, into the grade book. And if you didn't do it, you're going to see an EX as your grade, meaning that it's exempted. The reason I'm doing that is so that it doesn't hurt your grade. However, if you do the assignment, you'll see that 100% gets put in for the assignment, which will then help your grade. So just so you hopefully understand the scoring of this a little bit better. So to go over this packet, nothing has changed office hour-wise or class time. You guys can always message me on Schoology, email, pretty much whenever, and I work to get back to you as soon as I can. And then we also have our class discussions on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on what day your class falls and, of course, the time. So the assignments for this packet are based upon somewhat of what we did last time, and also some new stuff that we would have been doing if we had still been in school. So you see the first assignment is how to read plant tags. So right now everybody is putting their planters together and buying their annual big colorful flowers and decorating around their homes. And when you go to Lowe's and different places like that, you'll see that there's a tag in there and it tells you the plant's name. And if you flip the tag over, typically it has some information about how big it should get, how much water you should give it, how much light it likes, and so on and so forth. And those things are really important because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know everything. So you'll see that frequently when I go to buy a new plant, maybe one I haven't dealt with before, that plant tag really makes a difference for me. Because if it says that plant needs shade, that means I should not put it in an area that it gets full sun all day. Also a plant I bought this year I had never dealt with, and it likes to completely dry out before being watered. Another thing that's really important to know about that plant, and something that you would have read on the plant tag. So your first assignment is going to have some images in the document, and it's going to ask you some questions. So there's a picture of a plant tag, and you have to answer the questions in relation to it. And that continues through a couple different forms of the assignment. And then finally, you'll actually have to do a little bit of research on some other plant tags. Now, looking at your second assignment. So your second assignment goes back to vascular and non-vascular plants, which is something that's really important to understand, is how plants grow, how they're categorized, so on and so forth. So you guys are going to need to create a PowerPoint. So you'll create a PowerPoint or paper book if you're doing this on like packet paper form, explaining to me 5 vascular plants. Now for the next class period, you'll be doing the same thing, but you'll be doing it for non-vascular plants. So you'll be creating one PowerPoint, 5 plants will be vascular, 5 plants will be non-vascular. Put them into one PowerPoint, okay? And then you can submit it to me on Schoology. I think I'll probably actually need to make another submission for you guys to actually do that, because I need you to submit your packet in the packet submission, and then the PowerPoint, I'll have to get a second assignment submission ready for you guys so you can submit it there. Then you'll see on June 2nd and June 3rd that you're going to need to watch a video. Now, this video is going to be on drafting. So for about half of the 4th marking period, if we had been in school, we would have been learning drafting. And drafting is where you learn how to draw straight lines and shapes and so on and so forth using specific measurements, using specific measuring tool called scales. This is really important if you're going to go into landscape design. Anything with engineering or architecture, anything like that, they use this as well. And even if you're not, this has actually been one of the things that I've taught kids. They've come back and thanked me for, because when they bought their own homes or they were trying to figure out how to measure something, they ended up using their drafting skills that they had learned. if you're somebody who enjoys drawing in general, then you would have really enjoyed the drafting unit anyway, because it gives you that opportunity to be creative. So you guys are going to see, if you're with me next school year for level 2, we are actually going to complete the drafting unit just as we would have done this year, but just of course in level 2. So what you guys will have to do is you'll need to watch that drafting video for me that I've posted, and then in Schoology you're going to find that there is a PDF document that goes over drafting tools. What you need to do is you need to read through that document, and you need to explain to me and define each of the tools that I have asked about in this packet. So you'll tell me what a drafting board is, what a T-square is, what an adjustable triangle is, and so on and so forth. And you'll get all that information from the Drafting Tools PDF that you'll find in this folder on Schoology. And then your final assignment is some measuring practice. So I was beating my head against the wall trying to figure out how in the world I could still teach drafting, or at least introduce it to you, and not actually see you. I can't give you a scale, I can't give you anything. So what I actually found is I found a worksheet online that gave you some practice problems using a ruler, a scale that they have actually already put on the paper for you. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to look at that worksheet. It's also a PDF on Schoology, and then you're going to need to tell me the dimensions for each of the problems, okay? I understand that this assignment probably is going to be challenging for you, and you're not going to be sure you're right. But remember, this is a completion assignment. So all I ask is that you try, and you give me some kind of numbers. Do the best you can, and I promise you that next year I'll teach you how to really do it. But I at least wanted to give you something as an introductory format of how drafting works and how a scale would work. Now, with that being said, those are your 5 assignments. So I hope that it's clear enough for you. If not, you guys can always message me, and I always tell you that. And furthermore, I hope you guys have a great summer. And I hope that you guys are staying well, and that you find a way to be optimistic during this time, and still enjoy your summer and enjoy your time off. I hope I'll have you guys next year in our level 2 class. I've missed you, and I'm really looking forward to what we can continue to do together. Have a great day, guys, and please let me know if you have any questions.